Join me as I take on the challenge of eating out for a whole week while still trying to stay slim. Can I do it? So, can you really eat out and still stay slim? I think this is a question that a lot of us struggle with, especially when we're trying to balance our social lives with our health goals. Let's be honest, dining out can be a major obstacle when it comes to maintaining a healthy weight, but does it have to be? One of the biggest concerns people have about eating out is the high-calorie meals that seem to be lurking around every corner. Whether it's the bloated burger joints or the rich pasta dishes, it can feel like every option is a recipe for weight gain. And let's not forget about the added extras, the fries, the bread, the cheese. It all adds up, doesn't it? On top of that, when we're eating out, we often have less control over the ingredients and cooking methods used, which can make it even harder to make healthy choices. And then, of course, there's the issue of portion control. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of trying new foods and end up eating way more than we need to. Another issue is the temptation of treats and desserts. I mean, who can resist the allure of a decadent chocolate cake or a batch of crispy fries? It's hard to say no when they're right in front of us, and before we know it, we've blown our calorie budget for the day. And let's not even get started on the festive atmosphere of restaurants, the dim lighting, the comfy seating, the relaxing vibe. It all conspires to make us feel like we're on holiday, and that's when the diet goes out the window. When we're eating out, it's easy to get caught up in the moment and let our healthy habits fall by the wayside. We're more likely to indulge in our cravings, and before we know it, we've undone all the hard work we've put in during the week. And that's not even mentioning the social pressure. When everyone around us is ordering pizzas and burgers, it can be hard to be the odd one out and opt for the salad. But what if I told you there are ways to make healthier choices when eating out? You don't have to sacrifice your social life or your health goals. One strategy is to check the menu in advance. Most restaurants now put their menus online, so take a few minutes to scan through and make a plan. Look for dishes that are grilled, baked, or steamed. These are usually going to be healthier options. You can also ask your server for modifications. Ask them to hold the cheese or the sauce, or to substitute veggies for fries. And don't be afraid to ask for a smaller portion. You don't have to eat everything on your plate. Another strategy is to avoid calorie-laden condiments like mayonnaise and sour cream. These can add hundreds of calories to your meal without you even realizing it. Instead, opt for mustard or hot sauce. They add flavor without the calories. And when it comes to drinks, skip the sugary sodas and opt for water or unsweetened tea instead. Here's a game-changing tip: eat slowly and mindfully. When we're eating out, it's easy to get caught up in the conversation and wolf down our food without even realizing it. But when we eat slowly, we're more likely to listen to our bodies and stop when we're full. This can make a huge difference in the amount of calories we consume. And another tip is to make a deal with yourself. Decide on a healthy goal for the meal, like trying a new vegetable dish or skipping the dessert. This gives you something to work towards and makes the experience more enjoyable. Here's another insight: when we're eating out, we tend to focus on the food itself, but what about the company? The atmosphere? The conversation? When we focus on these aspects, we're less likely to overeat or make unhealthy choices. We're more likely to enjoy our meal and feel satisfied, rather than stuffed. And finally, let's not forget about portion control. When we're eating out, we can often get caught up in the excitement of trying new foods and end up eating way more than we need to. Try setting a portion goal for yourself. Commit to eating only until you're satisfied, not stuffed. So, to recap, making healthier choices when eating out is all about being mindful and making smart decisions. By checking the menu in advance, avoiding calorie-laden condiments, eating slowly, and focusing on the company, we can enjoy our meals without sacrificing our health goals. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own tips for staying slim while eating out in the comments below. If you want to learn more about healthy eating habits, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some of my favorite healthy meal prep ideas.